More recently, antioxidants have become very popular in our literature and our society. Most people wonder what exactly are antioxidants. Well, inside of our body, there are many physiological functions that occur. These functions naturally break down or degrade the inner lining of our body. We call this internal rusting. So you might be wondering, how exactly do antioxidants play a role against or fighting this internal rusting? Well, specifically, they're like a cleanup crew. They travel around throughout the body's arteries, veins, and lymphatic system and help to correct any damage. Let's say an artery has suffered from atherosclerosis or hardening of the arteries and might have some damage within that arterial wall. Well, antioxidants are your natural cleanup crew. They'll travel around to the site of damage and they'll help to repair. Now you might be wondering, where do you get your antioxidants? Well, one thing that I could recommend is to have a list pulled up on your cell phone or printed out in hand or even written down on your grocery list so that when you go food shopping, you already know which items you'd like to get. Most of them are going to be what you might predict, found in your fruits, your vegetables, and whole grains. But it's always nice to have that list as a reminder and to help keep you in check. Many of our antioxidants come from sources such as our berries, whether it be blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, you can't miss on any of them. And then in addition, our cruciferous vegetables, things like our kale, broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, all of those have numerous benefits in addition to providing you vitamins, minerals, but then also those antioxidants. They're naturally found in the phytonutrients of the fruits and vegetables and are one of the reasons why they're incredibly important to have. One last thing to recommend is when you are grocery shopping, keep track of what your Dirty Dozen and Clean 15 are. So those are items that have a lot of pesticides in their natural agricultural production. The ones that are on the Dirty Dozen list, I would recommend if you can pay the little extra to get them organically, or at least directly from the source through a farmer's market perhaps. The ones on the Clean 15, no worries. You can purchase those as is, for example avocados. Their process to grow them is not intensive and doesn't require, for the most part, to use pesticides, so they're generally more clean. If you're wondering where these lists are made, they're typically provided by environmental working groups, and those are nonprofits, ones that are not swayed or influenced by the agricultural companies. But have those lists on hand for both your antioxidant lists and your Clean 15 and Dirty Dozen, so that when you're at the stores, you can be an empowered shopper. All right, thank you. That's our lesson for today.